Niall here with a special AndûnëWar compilation. They recently invited me over to see some epic 3 stars by some of their high-level Town Hall 9 players. So if you look here, Adune scoring some heavy-hitting high star totals and featuring quite a few Valkyrie attacks. The first one here by Darth Raven is going to use a Super Queen Hova. I know there's been lots of requests on my channel and on my guide to see how Valkyrie work with the Super Queen. Now, I also have reason to believe that Supercell is doing some changes to the Super Queen. Nothing specific yet, but I've gotten some information on the Supercell site with my new Game Specialist title that there are going to be some adjustments made to Super Queen. So I'm not sure what those are going to be, but keep that in mind watching this video, that way Super Queen looks might be a little different after the update. Darth Raven there doing what is very essential for the Super Queen, drawing out the clan castle, using the Queen's ability at a critical time to take out clan castle troops and stripping through the defenses there. You can see the Queen just firing away, health staying pretty heavy. I do know in some instances people use the rage spell to get both the Queen and the healers to keep the Queen kicking longer. Darth Raven going in the bottom there, clearing out the clutter buildings and sending the Valkyrie into the heart of the base. Now remember, when using a Hova, especially when you have a heavy hog focus, you need to take out the heroes and the clan castle to really have the point of using the Valkyrie and the Hog Riders together. The Valkyrie can dive in and take care of some of those stronger defenses that traditionally give Hog Riders a lot of trouble. Plus you can pull out the skeleton traps and sniff out giant bombs and that sort of thing. Darth Raven going strong there, working his way through the base. That Queen taking out the grand majority of the fences on the one side, the Hogs swiftly moving through on the other. Unfortunately, the main attacking force that dived into the core was eliminated, but as you can see here, those healers switched to the Hog Rider when the Queen and the Hog Riders crossed paths, which ended up being very good for Darth Raven, keeping those Hog Riders alive and allowing him to easily clinch the 3-star. Good job! Next up, Nick is going to show off a non-Super Queen Hova strategy. You'll see in this attack that the clan castle again has dragon and looms. And as a war commander, I strongly recommend that you use a variety of clan castle troops. If clan castle troops are very predictable, it's easy to plan for them and find a strategy that will effectively eliminate them, especially if you basically already know what's going to be in there. Plus, personally, I don't actually think dragons are that great a clan castle troop. Their damage per second isn't that high, easily negated by some healing, and again, they're slow. Not that they can't be used effectively, but if you basically know they're in every clan castle, they won't be that great. So heroes going in there, Valkyrie going in there, drawing out the skeleton traps, sniffing for bombs, not really finding any. Hog Riders going in there as they golem and a smartly placed giant get the point damage occupied. Hog Riders have good attack, damage per second, and they're fairly fast, but they're very vulnerable. They don't have a lot of HP, so it's very smart to keep them active. Barbarian King there, still active. It's ideal to try to eliminate those sorts of troops, but the Barbarian King fortunately is fairly slow and has a hard time keeping up with the Hog Riders. The Valkyrie there didn't last too long when they went along the side there, but they were able to eliminate quite a few defenses there and sniff out a few traps. Hog Riders there making their way through the last of the defenses there, and pretty soon they'll turn on that king and eliminate him. So there you go, another strong Hova strategy. No Super Queen on this one, but again, Valkyrie and Hog Riders make a pretty good combination when used together. So good job there, Nick. So next up I'm going to see an attack by Dragar. I apologize if I'm butchering your name. Again, another Hova, so kind of a theme of this compilation of strategies. Again, when you're using a Super Queen, you want to weaken the defenses and then draw the clan castle to the Super Queen, and then use the Queen's ability at a crucial time to distract them and allow her to eliminate. Again, you're going to see dragons and loons again. And just to reiterate, I strongly recommend that any clan use a variety of clan castle troop combinations just to keep the opponents guessing. Predictability is your enemy in war. There you'll see the clan castle troops going to meet the queen, and Dragar is going to use that ability to distract them and use the poison spell to slow them down so that the damage per second is lowered. As the loons approach there, you'll see the ability activated and the loons go down quick. Now just remember that splash damage will still damage the queen because it's not specifically targeting the queen. So the main attacking force coming in there on the bottom side, using the wizards to clear the trash buildings. I'm going to use that queen to act as a magnet to draw the Valkyrie in. That's a good strategy if the heroes are in the core. They can act as a sort of magnet to make sure your Valkyrie don't go on a jaunt. So there, the Valkyrie going in, diving in towards that queen there, eliminated pretty quickly. That fast speed of the Valkyrie works good. Again, when using a Hova, you kind of want to use your Valkyrie to eliminate those heroes and to sniff out the skeleton traps. As that last golem there is keeping the wizard tower occupied, he goes in with his hog riders. Good timing on that, and he'll use his next heal to counter the splash damage of the second wizard tower. Good move on his part. Also good placement there as a predicted giant bomb went off. The main forces in the core are dwindling pretty significantly now as they're taking fire from all sides, but they're doing a good job keeping the point damage occupied while the hog riders systematically work their way through the base, eliminating the defenses. And there you go, another 3-star for AndûnëWar. All Hova strategies, 2 Super Queens on high level Town Hall 9 bases. Hopefully here, Valhalla on the 29th will be conducting a sort of a war with some of our best members. Hopefully you'll see some video clips of that. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Here are some of our allies and spreading